This is the story of an ascetic saint, Yogi Anandam, who was famous throughout the state for his penance and sadhana. He had kept himself away from worldly attachments and desires throughout his life. He was proud of his penance and restraint, and people respected his truthfulness and purity. One day, a very beautiful and intelligent queen of a nearby kingdom was passing through the forest. Her beauty and humility were talked about far and wide. The queen saw a beautiful flower on the other side of the river, but there was no way to cross the river. She asked Yogi Anandam for help. He picked her up in his lap to help her cross. After this, the sage returned to his ashram, but the beauty of the queen involuntarily captivated his mind. At first, he tried to control his thoughts. However, gradually, his lust and attraction toward the queen grew. He decided to call the queen to his ashram, using the excuse of concern for her safety at night. His disciple conveyed the message, and the queen, trusting the sage's reputation, visited the ashram. However, the queen soon realized the sage's intentions were impure, and she left the place. The sage's penance and years of sadhana seemed to crumble. He could neither meditate nor sleep, as his mind was consumed by thoughts of the queen. Struggling to free himself from this obsession, he approached the king and asked for a promise to fulfill his request. Respecting the sage, the king agreed, only to hear the sage's shocking request to send the queen to him for 7 days. Despite his anger, the king honored his word. The queen, upon learning this, courageously decided to confront the sage. She reminded him of his teachings to shun lust and attachment and pointed out the contradiction in his actions. Her words served as a mirror, forcing the sage to reflect deeply. Yogi Anandam apologized and resolved to purify his mind and redirect his penance with true understanding. From that moment, the saint dedicated himself to conquering his desires and living the life of a true ascetic. The queen's wisdom taught him that true spirituality lies not in preaching to others but in conquering one's own mind. If you like this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.